Ons polo hier in Sophia. Ons polo hier in Sophia. Good. Number 18. Bewitchment. Stay sober and alert. Mountain above, winds below.
Elsie's ancestors. The ones standing just on the other side of the living. I sometimes get scared thinking that these ancestors might be able to see me. Like when I was being naughty, using my opa's, my granddad's hunting knife. When I cut myself accidentally and then had to hide the bleeding wound with long jeans on, even when it was stinking hot. Then I was scared that these forefathers were staring at me. Her ancestors are there to help Elsie in this life, to give her advice. But they're also there to dish out warnings and punishment. Elsie is forever slaughtering cows and sheep to keep the ancestors happy. Perhaps they want to punish me. Now I'll have to cut off the heads of my plastic farm animals as a sacrifice. It's the best I can do. I once asked my Oma, Grandma, what is God? Our white God, what is he? She answered that I'm not allowed to ask this question, and if I dare to ask it again, I will die. A painful, horrible death. I'm scared of our white God.
Ja nee, die vetkool slaan deur. The stain is showing. And yet the mark on the wall is not a hole after all. It's too round and too big for that. It might even be something, like a small rose leaf, a roosblaar, left over from the summer. Look, I'm not the best house cleaner. And if I look at the dust on the mantelpiece, it probably is something left over from the previous summer.
Every December, we would go for a holiday at the coast. Buffalo's Bay, Buffalo Bay, near the quaint little town of Nyasa on the Garden Route. My dad always used to drive Peugeot station wagon cars, but then, in 1969, came our very first Volkswagen Kombi, complete with two huge windows in the front and a double door on the side, with a passenger seat facing towards the back of the Kombi. So exciting, so perfect for us 5 kids and 2 grown-ups. We always tackled the 1,200 kilometers armed with the necessary patkos, traveling food. Boiled eggs, blue. Frikadelle, meatballs. Sandwiches and coffee. We never stayed over in hotels or B&Bs. No, this was too expensive. Instead, we slept in dry riverbeds under bridges next to the road, there where the fatigue made us stop. Now this one year, our dogs also came with on holiday. 2 Pekingese and Spaniel crosses, Yucky and Karoos, as well as our ancient sausage dog, Flappings. This name because of his long ears, of course. It was a pretty stuffy affair in the Kombi, what with the blue eggs, the 3 dogs, and if anyone says girls don't fart, think again. I grew up with 2 sisters. At night, we made a huge Christmas bed in the Kombi for the kids. My parents slept outside on the soft river sand under a bridge. The dogs also crawled in next to the alpha male as they shoot, and this was grand. In the middle of the night, we got woken up by the sound of the sausage dog going ballistic, but it sounded more like a child in agony. Through the arms and legs and blankets of the children, I could see something, a shape slithering away. I looked again and realized it was a snake, a buff adder or rinkels that was also looking for heat in my parents' bed on the ground. But true to his nature, Floppies was alert and immediately attacked the snake. Yeah, sausage dogs may be low on the ground, but they have hearts of big lions. We always jostled like monkeys to see who could Sunday, Boxing Day, if my parents wanted alone time for a quickie, early mornings, late evenings, there is Elsie in a thick blue maid's uniform. Not to swim or to tan, no, but to look after the children, as the main beach was for whites only. She was welcome to go for a swim on the wild side, Maida Bay, Maid's Bay, there where the currents were lekker strong.